I started a YouTube channel at 41 and I made 5 coding videos. Then something changed in me and I decided to pivot. I found out that although I do love coding, I do love software engineering, what excites me more right now is YouTube growth and personal branding. So if you're just starting, if you don't know where to start, if you feel overwhelmed, if you're a busy parent, if you're a late bloomer, if you're switching careers, or you just want to grow your YouTube channel and you want to learn alongside me, then stick around because this video is here for you. My name's Johnny. I'm 41 years old and I do have a family. I have 2 amazing daughters, an amazing wife. I am a husband. I'm also a soccer coach. I have tons of activities. My daughters also go to swimming class. They also do dance class. And to top it off, I have several different passions. You already know one of them, which is coding, software engineering. I love video games. I'm also a DJ, so I do DJ as well. And it's been a passion of mine for years and years. Through all that, being a busy parent and being a busy adult and just being 41, the age doesn't matter. But being 41, I know that is a big pain point that a lot of people out there have. And so I'm starting this just as you are, and I'm learning this as I go. And that's who I am. That's me. To give you the idea on why this all happened, why I pivoted after 5 videos, I want to give you the backstory. And hopefully that can give you the why you should learn alongside me. So for 15 to, I believe, 18 years, I was in full-time sales. I'll say part-time sales. And I had the aspiration to become a general manager one day or a sales manager one day. And this is a long time ago. I climbed up the ranks. I went from part-time to full-time to what they have called something called senior, and then supervisor, and then essentially the sales manager role. And every step of the way, I always wanted to do the next role up. And I really tried to learn, I really tried to engage, try to figure out everything I could in sales, in communicating with the customer or the client, and follow the steps of other leaders and other peers that I looked up to. And I did. I became a sales manager. And that allowed me to have 80 plus employees and coach them into doing the same thing, growing in their skills, growing in communication, and just allowing them to develop and grow into the position that I wanted to be, which was a sales manager at the time. But then things changed. And I decided that I wanted more and I wanted to try something new. And that was coding, software engineering. I was always interested in a lot of tech stuff. So like video games, I was interested in learning how to make video games. And I thought that was awesome. So I decided to learn software engineering and coding. And I did that. I went to a 4-month boot camp where 2 months prior, you have to kind of go in and learn the most basic part of HTML and CSS. And I know that may be a little bit sidetracking. So I did. I went to the boot camp. I did the projects. I learned what I needed to learn. I learned the foundations. And after the boot camp, I got the certification to be a software engineer, at which point I would return back to the boot camp a month later so that I can be a teaching assistant and do the same thing, right? I was teaching others that were in my shoes like 2 months or 3 months prior to that, learning the same things over, helping them with their projects, helping them with interview prepping, what to look for, what to think about when you're coding or being a software engineer. And so I did that as a teaching assistant. 2 months later, I got a job and I became a full-time software engineer for a pretty big company. And I love it. I love coding. I love building projects. And I'm at the point right now that I want to use the same approach for something that's also exciting me. And that is YouTube growth and personal branding. And that is so that I can create freedom for my family and ultimately help others to do the same thing too. And every step that I took, I know what it felt. I know what it felt to learn something new. I know what it felt to struggle. I knew how to overcome it. I knew how to learn things, apply them into real world projects. And then I was able to take those and help my employees out, help my new students at the boot camp succeed in what they're trying to become, a software engineer in coding. And so I want to use that approach and apply it to my new journey here with YouTube and YouTube personal branding. And with that said, I want to tell you about my YouTube goals. I still love coding and I'm really good at it. That's what I do every day right now. But one day I want to be free. I want to create freedom for my family financially and freedom in time, right? So build something that I can be proud of from scratch. And I think YouTube allows me to have that ability to do so and create a business in the future for it. I want to prove myself that I can do this. I can build YouTube. I can grow in YouTube and grow my personal brand and create freedom. So with that said, my YouTube goal is just that. I want to learn all things YouTube. I want to talk about being monetized. I want to talk about analytics. I want to talk about the tools that I use, the apps that I use, how I prepare, the mindset that I get in. Again, everything YouTube growth related and personal branding related to help everyone that's in my shoes right now, that wants to create that freedom, that is a busy parent, that is a late starter, a late bloomer, that is a coach, is a dad, has a family and has responsibilities, and just trying to find time to create that business and to create that freedom. And to clear that up, why do I want to do YouTube? I want to do YouTube because I've been obsessing everything YouTube growth, personal branding. And I think I've been repetitive in saying that I want to build something that is mine from the get-go by learning everything it is to it. I know that is a lot of work. I know it's going to take time, but I want to take you through my journey and tell you what the wins are, tell you what mistakes I've done, so that it helps you in your journey too while you're growing your channels and whatever that may be. But as long as you guys are passionate about it and you guys want to grow, create that freedom, create the personal branding and grow your channels. So I want to document the entire journey so that you get a chance to kind of look behind the scenes, learn with me, learn alongside me, not from somebody that's already at the top, so that you can see that you can do this too. No matter how busy you are, no matter how old you are, you can do it too. Which leads me to my next part. What problems can I solve? A lot of these things that I'm about to mention are things that I went through so far in my last 5 coding videos, and things that I've gone through previously in my other careers. And like I said, I wanted to bring that approach over. So the problems that I want to help resolve is feeling overwhelmed, don't know where to start, don't know what niche to pick, don't know how to make thumbnails. You're just too busy. There's no time to make this happen. I don't know how to be on camera. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to talk. Scripting sounds too hard. Am I in the wrong niche? Did I pick the wrong thing? What does this all mean? There's so many things out there that can be stopping you, and I want to help bring clarity to you in the channel that you're growing. I want to help bring motivation so that you can push through it and just hit that record button and just go for it. I'm still learning, but I've done that before. I've learned hard things. I went from part-time sales to a leader. Then I've switched over to something completely different, which is software engineering and learning how to code. It seemed impossible, but I did it. I became a software engineer. I helped 80 plus employees. I coached them. I taught them how to talk to clients, how to communicate. I helped them grow in their roles, and I helped a lot of them get promoted and move on to roles that they wanted to be in. Same thing with teaching assistant. When I was doing the teaching assistant, I helped them get a job. I helped them try to learn something that they just didn't understand, and the outcomes were amazing. They were created their projects. A couple of them got hired right away, and I was still learning myself, but I was just this much ahead of them. And that was enough for me to try to help them out and getting them into where I was. And one thing you'll learn about me is that I teach by showing. I like to learn by doing, right? At the same token, I want to show these things and I want to help you there to get there as well as I'm getting there. I want to help you grow as I am growing in my own channel. So what can you expect from this channel? Monetization, the tools, the apps, how to use them, what I use, how do I create a thumbnail, like how do I research things for SEO and anything YouTube growth and personal brand related. I want to help grow your YouTube channel if you just don't know where to be, if you just don't know where to start. And I'm going to be doing this with all the responsibilities that I have as a busy adult and a busy parent and a late bloomer, and trying out something new so that I can grow into something that I'm proud of. I know that by looking up and researching a lot of the YouTubers out there, and there's a lot of them that I look up to myself, I know that it's hard work. I know that you have to be consistent. I know that it's going to take time, but in my heart, I know that I can do it and I can be successful. So if all that sounds good to you, and you are a late bloomer, and you're starting from scratch just like I am, and you have no time, and you are busy, and you have other responsibilities, you have a family, you're switching careers over to YouTube, or you're trying YouTube as a side hustle, but essentially you want to grow your YouTube channel and you want to grow your personal brand. If this all sounds good to you, then let's do this together. Subscribe and just come on this journey with me, because I'm excited for this. I'm excited to grow my YouTube channel, and I'm excited to show everything that I learned so that you can do the same thing too, and we can both succeed. Comment below. Let me know if there's videos you want me to make. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know just anything about your YouTube journey, where you're at right now, what you're starting, what you're struggling. Just let me know and I will respond to you. I will make sure I try to help out and then give you the best advice that I could.